Hi, welcome to another episode of Gourmet Cooking for People Who Can Burn Water. Well, it's football season, and being from Chicago, gotta support my home team. When I sit down to watch sports and football, I'd like to have things that are a little bit better than like chips and dip or, simple things like that. So I'd like to fancy things up a little bit. So today, we're going to be making barbecue pork sliders. Now, we live in a condo here in the city, so we don't have a smoker or a grill in the backyard. But I'm going to show you how you could enjoy that delicious barbecue flavor in a kitchen, in the oven. Okay? We're going to start with, we have some boneless pork country ribs, which is a really good, it's a pork loin. And we're going to take our favorite barbecue sauce. You can use any one you want. We like Sweet Baby Ray's. And we're going to pour enough just to cover them. We'll be adding more later. Okay. Now we take aluminum foil and we're going to seal it tight. And we're going to put it in a 200-degree oven. And we're going to let it cook for 4 hours. So we'll be back in about 4 hours here to continue this here. And, since football usually starts around 12 or 1 o'clock, you can actually do this the day before and just reheat it right before the game. Okay, see you soon. All right, I'm back. The ribs have been cooking very slowly in the oven for just about 4 hours now. Beforehand, though, we're going to make coleslaw. Okay, so you can't have barbecue without coleslaw, right? So what we have here, we have a store-bought bag of coleslaw. It's 14 ounces, the bag. We're going to dump into a bowl. And then we're going to add Marie's coleslaw dressing. There is no better, trust me. So we're going to put about 1/3 of the bottle in here. You can add or take out, all depends upon your desired level of creaminess that you like. I'm going to stir this all up. And get it all mixed together.
More.
Okay. We're going to add just a little bit more of the sauce, I do believe. All right, so we've done about a half a bottle here. That looks pretty good. Now what we're going to do when we're done with this, we're going to cover it with saran wrap and we're going to throw it in the refrigerator to keep cool. All right, I have taken the ribs out of the oven. Ooh, looks yummy. Now you notice there's a lot of juice here and stuff. That's from the meat juices that have combined with the barbecue sauce. So we're actually going to remove the meat here. And it's falling apart on me already. We're going to put it in the bowl and we're going to let it cool a little bit before we shred it. So that way I don't burn my fingers like I'm doing already trying to take it out of the pan. Okay, the meat has rested for about 5 minutes or so. So now we're going to shred it all. Just break it all up. Now technically, it's a lot easier if you want to actually if you're doing this at home here and you have clean hands, you take your hands and just shred it apart. Just coming completely apart. Now make sure when you're done with this, make sure to wash your hands again. All right, now it's all shredded. We're going to add some more of our favorite barbecue sauce. You might want to add a little bit more, a little bit less, according to your desired taste. Like I think I'm going to add a little bit more here too. Okay, it's all mixed together here. So the pulled pork is done. Now, if you're making this the day before, okay, you can take this mixture and put it in a microwavable bowl to reheat it for the next day, and it won't lose any of its juiciness. Also, like we did today, we did it in a baking dish in the oven. If you have a crock pot, you can put all the ingredients into a crock pot and put it on low for the same amount of 4 hours. Okay, I pulled the coleslaw out of the refrigerator. It's nicely chilled. Now if you're making, the coleslaw the day before, you put kind of just a minimal amount of dressing in because the water will seep out of the cabbage and stuff and make it kind of watery and ruins the flavor. If you want to add more dressing onto it right before you're ready to serve, that's when you would want to do it. So now we are ready to construct. I have bought some Hawaiian bread rolls, and I split them open here. Okay, and we're going to take a nice scoop of the barbecue pork. On each one. And next we're going to add a little scoop of coleslaw right at the top. We're putting the top bun on. And there you have it. Barbecue pork sliders. Hope your football team wins. And if you don't, well, we'll see you next week anyway.